Peter Obi poses danger to Nigerians' progress and stability. Presidency. The Nigerian's presidency has attacked the 2023 presidential candidate of Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, over his World Conference speech delivered on Monday. Last week, Mr. Bayo Ononoga, the special advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, said the former Anambra State governor pose present and future danger to the peace, progress and stability of our country, while urging him to prove his belief in Nigeria. In his statement titled, Peter Obi should find better vacation instead of casting aspirations on the judiciary. Ononoga also acknowledged Obi to find another worthwhile vacation to engage his time henceforth. If Mr. Obi truly believes in Nigeria, the time to prove it is now, when all men and women of goodwill are rallying support for President Tinubu in his administration to lead a new era of prosperity, inclusive governance, and economic growth. Our admission to Obi is to find another worthwhile vacation to engage his time henceforth, having been rejected by majority of Nigerians who does not consider him qualified to lead our country, Nigeria. Nigerians rejected Peter Obi and his party at the poll because he posed present and future danger to the peace, the progress and stability of our country, Ononoga said. The presidential aide said Obi's antecedents as governor of Anambra for 8 years did not inspire any confidence as someone capable of ruling a country like Nigeria. According to him, no tangible records of achievement in the state he governed recommended him for the presidency of Nigeria. The Labour Party presidential candidate in the last election, Mr. Obi, addressed a press conference just like Atiku Abubakar, where he cast aspirations on the Supreme Court. He also attacked the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, for not declaring him the winner of the February 25th, 2023 election. We are at a loss as to how the copycat Obi and his faction of Labour Party convinced themselves they won as election in which they came a distant third. He expressed surprise at the grand delusion that made Obi believe he could have won a national election when he ran the most hateful, divisive and polarizing campaign that pitted Christians against Muslims. His campaign also tried to pit ethnic groups against each other in a multi-ethnic and multi-religious society like Nigeria. Such grand delusion should be a matter for deeper examination. At the press conference, where he tried in vain to gaslight Nigerians with false claims, Mr. Obi contradicted himself. Here was a beneficiary of judiciary pronouncement in the past, now castigating the same court because his judgment did not go his way. Ononoga said, Obi claimed the Supreme Court justice did not consider public opinion in delivering what has been applauded as a most profound judgment and election appeal. Accidentally, the Labour Party candidate presented the most watery and unreasonable petition before any court in the history of electoral cases in Nigeria. He made false allegations of rigging and other electoral malpractices, yet could not produce any evidence to back up his claims at both the Court of First Instance and at the Appeal Court, at the Supreme Court. In a failed effort to mobilize and retain the support of his supporters, Obi gave them a false hope that he won the election and would prove it before the court. Throughout the trial, his lawyers did not present any alternative results different from the result INEC uploaded on the IREF portal and one signed by all party agents from 176,000 polling units. We wonder how the Labour Party candidates expected the court to do justice on the basis of rumors, lies and false narratives by sponsored partisans and fanatic members of his obedient movement. We expected the Labour Party candidate to know that the Supreme Court or any other court does not give judgment based on public opinion and mob sentiment. The presidential aide noted that judiciary pronouncements are based on evidence, precedent, and the rule of law. Having admitted that the Supreme Court's ruling brought an end to litigation and any challenge to Tinubu as the validity elected leader of Nigeria, Obi should have congratulated Tinubu for his victory and pledged his support in the spirit of statesmanship. But instead, he brought up what I don't consider as matters that he thought the Appeal Court should have considered to declare him the winner. In our own view, the journey will be just like Atiku was merely attempting to hold on to a straw in ranking up new allegations which exist in his imagination and that of his hordes of supporters. Ononoga therefore enjoined Obi and his party to play the role of the opposition and start preparing for another shot at the presidency in 2027. We hope by then he would campaign on issues and not wipe up religious and ethnic sentiment as he did in the last campaign. Okay. Ononoga is afraid of his saints and his conscience is hurting him. Your evil will catch up with you. Soonest, just keep accusing an innocent person in the name of politics. Okay. The truth remains is that presidency, it did not start today. President Muhammadu Buhari did it too. I don't even know why they are doing this. You don't need to do all this. Casting here and there and all that. Shall win election. You don't expect him to keep quiet now. Because even Tinubu that won the election according to INEC and the court, he said something. At least he congratulated himself, his supporters, everybody, and he thanked Nigerians that voted for him. So you don't expect P2B to just keep quiet like that. Somebody that all his petitions were trashed out, then you expect him to just keep quiet. Say sometimes we talk because you are not in that person's position. You understand? If Ononoga is in Peter Obi's shoe, we won't him talk more than that. Well, there is no need to talk too much here. At least Nigerians, we are all here in this country and we are seeing what is happening. So it's now left for us to know who is lying and who is saying the truth here. So guys, let's hear from you. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you.